Guys, welcome to the stage. Your next guy, you ain't seen nothing yet. This guy's so filthy. Should have you guys earmuffs. It's not Rocky, no. I didn't mean physically filthy. Guys, welcome to the stage. My friend and yours, Jacob Downey.
I got a couple of pieces of news. There's a local optometrist who's offering eyeglasses for pirates, claiming they'll be ready in about an hour. It's May 4th, so it's Star Wars Day. They've revealed an invisible robot named C-3PO. It's the end of the news, I swear. Let's see. Trying to work through this. I'm new to this. I want to give a shout out to all the new comedians. Really awesome, great job. I got to give another shout out to a comedian I'm a fan of, is Rodney Dangerfield. You know, I got to give him a shout out because he deserves some respect. He never gets any respect, just like me. I don't get no respect. Like a while ago, I went to the bank and I was wearing a mask, and they said, "Sir, you need a bigger mask that covers more of your face." I said, "But this one's doctor recommended." They said, "We just don't want to look at you." No respect. It's bad out there. You know, it was so bad the swallows won't come back from Capistrano. It's so bad the kids are saying, "Do we have to be there yet?" It's so bad the Dalai Lama washed his hands with antibacterial soap. But I'm kidding. It's actually good. It's getting good out there. It's so good the people have had to switch to their original excuses for skipping church. And I was raised in a Catholic church. You know, we sit, we stand, we kneel, we stand, we sit. I feel like I'm doing calisthenics. You know, I went to a church without all that. I started getting restless leg. And I learned I'm supposed to say grace before I eat, but do I have to say grace before I eat seconds? You know, and what about like dessert? Is there like dessert grace? Because that's honestly the part I'm most thankful for. I'd say dessert grace twice if I get to have dessert seconds. I do like to eat. You know, I subsist on the diet of dips, sauces, gravies, glazes, dressings, and toppings. And it's got me thinking, you know, you can really tell how well somebody's doing by the condiments they have in their fridge. Like, if you got ranch and bacon ranch, you're doing okay. If you got Thousand Island dressing, you're worldly. And if the only condiment in your fridge is baking soda, you probably work as a comedian. I like it when my condiments do two things. Like when my moldy blue cheese will cool my hot wings and give me a dose of penicillin. Or like a Thousand Island dressing, you get a vacation and a better salad. If you combine Western dressing and ranch dressing, you get dude ranch dressing. And if you combine them all, that's American. And I have been eating a lot of condiments. I have been putting on weight. I'm trying to work it off, but I've been putting on extra weight because, you know, all this legal weed's giving me secondhand munchies. I don't even have to pay for it either. I just go to the gas station and wait for someone with tinted windows to open their car door. You know, you just roll up to a stoplight and roll your window down and ask the person next to you, you know, "Pardon me, could you pass the green Dijon?" We'll give it to you. It's great. You know, I saw a sign the other day from the fire department. It said I'm supposed to install smoke detectors on every level of my house. And I did that so I can tell if anybody's smoking without me. Problem is, I installed the Bluetooth smoke detectors that call the fire department automatically. Last time I lit up a doobie, the fire department came over and smoked on my weed. Almost done, I promise. I found, you know, when I drive in traffic and someone honks at me, I honk back longer so they know I'm more upset than they are. And I like to travel by blimp because it makes me look thinner. Okay, that's pretty much all. I got one more thing I want to try out, and you know, there's a lot of beautiful people in the audience tonight. But since you're in the front row, I'm gonna pick on you. You're gorgeous, and you know, if we're in a relationship, I'd protect you. Not from a fight, because I'm weak, but you know, like the car insurance scam. Be like, she's not interested. Hang up before they get your credit card info. Thank you, Peoria. You're amazing. I hear that King Arthur is a good dancer because he has the rhythm of the night. I tried getting work as a dancer, but they fired me because I wasn't working out. And, you know, I found out that I'm actually a pretty bad dancer. When I try to dance, it's like I dropped a Cheeto in my lap. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, I got a treat for you. This is not something you'll find on my YouTube. I usually work pretty clean, but I was thinking I'm going to bring you all in. We're going to make a lot of money on this one, okay? We're going to start a line of high-end sex toys. It's called Prada Ho. You know, style of your vagina. Which has me thinking, you know, is it considered fly fishing if I hit on girls with my zipper down? I'm trying to be healthy, but Medicare refused to pay for my Dr. Pepper. So now I have to drink community health clinic pepper. Yeah, it still has 23 flavors, but their flavors like tongue depressor and drunk doctor. Somebody told me I should drink holistic healer pepper, but it has flavors like kale and hot yoga. So I'm just trying to live healthier, you know? Like when I use the restroom, I wash my hands with all the different scented hand stuff, so it smells like fruit punch. It's got me thinking, a lot of people think that the lower urinal is for shorter men, but it's actually for longer men. I went to the chess club the other day. They probably still exist, right? I don't know. It works for the joke. So I went to the imaginary chess club the other day, and I saw people playing multiple games of chess at the same time. I was like, wow, that's amazing. I thought, you know, maybe I'll try and do that. So I tried playing 3 different games of chess at the same time, blindfolded. Lost every one of them. Knocked over most of the pieces. They kicked me out. So I went home and I slept. And I got a good night's sleep. I slept like a log, which explains why I woke up with morning wood. You know, but with lumber prices so high, my morning wood makes me feel like a millionaire. And it's got me thinking, you know, if a tree falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, can we sell it to the lumber company? I'll work on that one. I gotta check my cell phone, not because I forgot my jokes, it's just been 30 seconds. You know, and I really like my cell phone. Every time I get a new one, I tell myself I'm not gonna drop it for a whole year. I wonder if that's what people say when they have a baby. I thought about, you know, people have pop sockets and stuff, and I haven't gotten one yet. I dropped my phone like a real man. And I found that I like having a cracked screen because it provides a grippy texture. I'm going to try some jokes out called 3 Things. So here's 3 things I like about football. There's cheerleaders, Gatorade, and I get to wear a helmet. We all know that I need one of those. 3 things I like about golf. It makes my fashion sense look normal. I like hitting things with sticks. I like to wash my balls and smack them around. Let's see, here's my last one. So things are getting bigger, you know, like drinks and stuff. The other day I saw an advertisement for the new 48-gallon Camel Hump cup. It comes with its own bathroom. It's the only drink holder with a cup holder for your other drink. Not only does it have free refills, it comes with a free shoulder strap so you can carry it around. It's so big, I need to set it down, take a break. Okay, that's all I got this week. I'll put my pencil away there so I can grab one of these pens. Right. You know, before I work as a comedian, I got to take every free thing I get. Another thing I got to do this week, I got to remember to hold the mic up to my face. It's just kind of weird because I'm not used to having something this shape this close to my mouth. Afraid I'm going to take a bite out of it. Let's not get dirty, you know. I'm dirty enough for all of us. You know, I found out, you know, if I ever get brainwashed, or I missed that one. I'm so dirty that, I'm so dirty-minded that if someone ever tries to brainwash me, I'm gonna need a pre-treatment. I feel stupid, which means it's time to buy a thicker helmet. So I feel bad for centipedes, you know, because no, they probably go through foot powder by the drum. It's impossible to find matching socks, and they probably have a real bad time with restless leg. Okay, that one bombed. Someone told me I need to find my balance, but the police took my balance. They said I was selling weed with it. Apparently, I'm going to walk down the political line here, so this is something new. Apparently, a bunch of birds have tried to get into politics because they want to join the cause. Shout out to the dude who was doing wordplay earlier. So I hear that Mike Pence and Joe Biden bumped elbows. They did the elbow bump, and because of their high-quality health care coverage, they'll both be recovering with minimal opioid addiction. You know, I've been watching too much news when I wake up and I have a stiff middle finger. I love doing comedy. It makes me feel like $1 million before taxes. We'll cross that one off. Good thing I got a pen. Let's see. The joke about pension. Oh, do I qualify for a teacher's pension since I've been having to teach so many people a lesson? I think I need to change the word on that. Okay, moving on. The worst thing about inflation is that I can't win at The Price is Right anymore. So I found a $50 bill, and you know, it's not enough to retire, but $50 is $50. Or like the IRS says, $50 is $38.75. And last one here, I started taking boxing lessons, and I think my instructor is into current events because he told me to float like a butterfly and sting like a gas price. Thank you. You've been an awesome audience. I'm new to comedy, so I'm trying a few things tonight. Glad we have a nurse in the audience in case any of you need any resuscitation from this train wreck. One of the things I'm working on tonight is holding the microphone closer to my face because it's kind of weird. I'm not used to having something this shape so close to my mouth. I'm going to put my jokes down here on the stool. I don't even know what it's called. That's one of the tricks that, you know, you're supposed to put a napkin down, but I wrote it down on paper. Okay, wanted to pull one out. Ladies, after you wash that man right out of your hair, do you follow it up with a man-resistant conditioner? And it's an old-timey shout-out. You gotta know the song, right? Okay, moving on. Let's see. Food. I tried to buy some food, but it's so hard to read the packaging. I went into Walmart and the packaging reads things like, now with artificial GMOs, made with real cheese coloring, rich in vitamin 6. So I don't know what I'm buying. So I tried going to Whole Foods, you know, and at least things there have a bruise on them. That way you know it's real. You know, I'm trying to be a little healthier. I started going to the gym, and I don't know if I want to go to the gym with people there, because I'll embarrass myself by not lifting enough, or if I want to go to the gym alone and have a heart attack and then die with 20 pounds on the bar. It's far more likely to happen. So, you know, instead, in order to be healthy, I tried, you know, starting the salad diet. But I don't like vegetables. So, you know, the salads I eat are things like crab salad, ham salad, beer and bacon macaroni and cheese salad. And I started thinking, you know, like the only thing less healthy than ham salad is probably like frosting salad. which also sounds pretty good. I want to get some of that. Let's see. Let's see. I have an appointment to meet my therapist, but I had to call and reschedule for disappointment. Probably makes sense. I got a job working for the mob. I got a job cleaning for the mob, which now I'm a maid man. I found that good sex is like the month of March. In like a lion, out like a lamb. Alright, I'm gonna try and dismount here. I went to the Belmont Stakes to tell jokes. I guess that makes me a class clown. I started smoking weed and playing a wind instrument. They said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I thought I was supposed to be high fluting." They said, "No, you're supposed to tell jokes." I said, "Well, I see the jokes. What do I tell them?" All right, the last one. Last one or two. Let's see how they do. So I started taking boxing lessons, and I think my instructor is into current events because he told me to float like a butterfly and sting like a gas price. And I found a $50 bill, and it's not enough to retire, but $50 is $50. But like the IRS says, $50 is $38.75. All right, thanks, folks. You're amazing. Come back next week, and I'll have some new stuff. I do got a couple dirty jokes. An apple a day keeps the doctor away, especially if you throw it at him. Yeah, I wrote a few jokes based on aphorisms, so buckle up, knuckle up, and chuckle up. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, unless you're talking about in-laws. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer, which explains why my wife hates me so much. Reading the list. If you walk a mile in other people's shoes, you'll save a fortune on shoes. What do you call fog in a cemetery? Dead air. Moving on. Oh, I came up with an idea for a new drink where I combine Captain and Viagra. It's called a hard liquor. I told you I was dirty. Somebody asked me to fix their grill. I told them I'm not a dentist. Oh, this joke is for Lou. He works on cars. I took my car to a mechanic. He said, "It sounds like you have a seal problem. Have you been driving in the Arctic?" We need a drum solo. I built a phone with lips so people can kiss my apps. They told me at church I'm supposed to give alms, so I put a bunch of almonds in the donation basket. They got upset I had to pick them all out. Next time I'll give peanuts. Oh, I hear you're from Texas. That's great. I got a cowboy joke.
Woo!
Why did the cowboy tell jokes? He wanted to giddy up.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I'm thinking about writing a country song about fishing.
Yeah.
It's called Jesus Take the Reel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow it up with a song about mashed potatoes called Jesus Take the Peel. We're gonna sing a duet with Wayne Brady about game shows called Jesus Make a Deal. I'm gonna round that album out with a song about doing comedy called Jesus I'm a Heel.
You need to wear a tuxedo, brother.
You're perfect, Crocky. We love you, man. I'm always glad when you come out. All right, this is the last one. I'm going to end on a tip. Honesty is the best policy, unless it's tax season. Thank you. I'll see you all in a couple weeks. Thanks for coming back. I'm glad I didn't drive you away last week. Let's see what I got this week. So, in comedy, right? It's nice to get booked. But if I get booked and someone throws a book at me, does that mean I'm double booked? Thinking out loud. What do you call a Jedi who has sex for money? Luke Streetwalker. Don't cry over spilt milk, because then you have two things to clean up. You don't have to laugh at that. But this one, this is a great one. Every cloud has a silver lining, which explains why we smoke so much weed. When it comes to dating, one in the bush is worth two in the hand. Oh, a bird in the bush is worth two in the hand. Think about it. All right, let's see. It turns out mermaids like sports. That's why they have over 20,000 leagues under the sea.
Hey now.
I think that's tuxedo would help a lot, wouldn't it? Let's see, especially if I tuck it in, then we could call it a tux. Rocky's my audience. Let's see. All right, I had a Mario's pizza, and I was wondering if you put mushrooms on Mario's pizza, does that make it a Super Mario's pizza? And if I eat a Super Mario's pizza with mushrooms, does that make me get bigger? Let's see. Oh, okay. I have an aunt who works for the news. We call her Auntie Information. And that means it's about time for the joke news. I hear there's a TP shortage, which is weird because the world's full of things I like to wipe my ass with. These are actual headlines. I actually wrote some joke-based news this week, so good luck. Apparently, candy maker Ferrero is planning an expansion in central Illinois, which means there's about to be an expansion in central Illinois. Pringles has come out with 2 new flavors, Scorchin' Hot Sriracha and Pepto-Bismol. Apparently, there was a giant snapper caught in Texas that's about to break, or that's supposed to break the world record, which means even the fish stories are bigger in Texas. Wall Street has slipped into a bear market, which means the stocks are doing so bad they've decided to start selling bears. There's 48 candidates running for the House of Representatives in Alaska, which contains all 40 residents of the state of Alaska, 5 polar bears, and 3 snowmen that were made by Sarah Palin because, quote, they're just so cute though. Plus they're more competent than our representatives, and they're warmer. Alright, I'm going to tell this next joke twice because it's my last one and I got 2 of them. I can't decide, so you got to help me with your laughter and applause. Decide on which of these jokes are the best. Arby's is offering 50% off of 2 of its popular sandwiches. Now they just need 2 popular sandwiches. Okay, careful, because this is the second time I'm going to tell the same joke. Arby's is offering 50% off 2 of their popular sandwiches. What is it, the roast beef and the roast beef? Alright, the first one. You guys are great. I'll see you next week. Alright, welcome to the train wreck part of the show. I'm gonna move this back so I got a place to set my notes, even though I'm probably gonna pick them up. I wanted to say thanks for coming out and supporting the show. You know, this is kind of the public service announcement part. We're trying to fix the place up. You know, we had a hard couple of years, and you know, maintenance falls to the wayside during low revenue points. So the fact that you came out to see the show really means a lot. It means you're great people. So thanks for doing that. All right, now I'm going to try and cheer things up with some jokes. If I can remember them. All right, which side am I on? Okay. Let's see. Before we get to the joke news, I got a couple of little one-liners. My dating life is like a cemetery. Nothing but ghosts. Some people like to celebrate the 4th of July. Personally, I like to celebrate the 5th of July, where I celebrate the month of July by drinking a 5th of whiskey. Let's see, okay, we can skip that one. Okay, this is time for the joke news, and apologize if you heard this one. I have an aunt who works for the news. We call her anti-information. So the state of Illinois is offering to cover the cost for homeowners to install solar panels. Or to be more accurate, they're offering to cover up the cost to install solar panels. Because of the war in Ukraine, Germany is burning coal for energy. Let's hope that's all they're burning.
Damn.
New York City cab has jumped the curb and run into a building. Apparently the driver had completed 50 cab deliveries and gained the Grand Theft Auto jumping cab bonus. That's for my game players. Let's see. Flip it over. Kellogg's is splitting into 3 companies. Bowl of cardboard, diabetes in the morning, and bird food for humans. Let's see, the federal government is proposing a gas tax holiday. You can't afford to take a day off, but at least your tax dollars can. Man, I really should have spent more time writing these. Let's see. The news organization Reuters is asking if high gas prices are unpatriotic. Consumers have responded by throwing gallons of gas into Boston Harbor. Oil tankers are cheering them on. Go Banking has released a list of the best places to buy property for Americans, none of which are in the U.S. Kim Kardashian is breaking the silence on the damage she did to the Marilyn Monroe dress, which just goes to show with a booty like that, when you break wind, you not only break the silence, you break the dress. The New York Times is telling people what to watch for in the primaries. Quote, anything but the primaries. Okay, I think we're pretty close to the end. In the interest of lowering food prices, the state of Illinois is changing the name of the Asian carp to Illinois sushi. Let's see, what do I got? All right, I got one more headline, and then I think I got a couple of attempts to save this set. Let's see, the owner of, kids broke into an $8 million mansion in Florida to throw a party. The owner was quoted as saying, "You could have at least invited me." He's now petitioning the local government to install a moat containing sharks with lasers. And let's see, what do I got? What do I have to try and dismount this thing? Yeah. Thanks, I appreciate the help. We got a money-making opportunity. We're gonna try and sell boxer shorts made out of trampoline material. Okay. Does anyone else get turned on when they see Miss Pac-Man gulping down all those balls? And the last one, ladies, all these comedians, I'm telling you, they're a great catch. Not only do they manscape, they also wash with the latest ball soap. All right, that's all I got. Thanks. I'll see you guys next week. Welcome to Open Mic Night. Yeah, I brought you some more headlines this week. See how they go. Reports show that Batman's favorite fruit is bananas. Little did we know that Batman is a fruit bat. Thank you. Yeah, if I write jokes about headlines, does that make me a headliner? All right. Okay. This is a Norm Macdonald-esque joke. Been watching too much of him, so I think I'm kind of flowing out the Norm Macdonald when I say, remember the good old days when the government would only tax you an arm and a leg instead of 2 arms, 2 legs, and your cock? All right, let's get into the political news. President Biden has fallen off of his bike while trying to pedal backwards. Maybe he can ask the Supreme Court for lessons on how to pedal backwards. 109 live animals were found in a woman's luggage in Thailand at the airport. She's being rewarded for single-handedly trying to solve the food shortage. They were asking her if she was going to single-handedly try to solve the baby formula shortage, and she said she couldn't do that single-handedly. It'd take two hands. Okay, Ukrainian President Zelensky is pleading with the UN to act immediately. The UN has replied by, "Do I have to?" R. Kelly has been sentenced to prison, has been sentenced to 30 years in prison. Apparently he's going to be taking prison showers until his golden years. Supreme Court Justice Breyer is about to retire. Apparently he knows when to pull out. You know, I feel qualified to be on the Supreme Court because I love pizza with olives. That joke's for Rocky and he didn't even show up. Netflix has canceled one of its shows after the first season. So much for The Bachelorette Supreme Court edition. I really wish I had written that joke a little better. It was
God damn.
last minute stuff, yeah.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Let's see, a German boy was found in the sewers after police hunted for him for a few days. Apparently he was trying to show the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles how to be elusive. A couple of video game jokes. Let's see.
That's my favorite game, Papa.
I know, right? They just came out with a new one. That's so cool. I'm gonna live stream that.
You're awesome.
What's the one about the bison? All right. A bison gored a visitor at Yellowstone Park. Martial artists Ken and Ryu are planning to street fight the bison. M. Bison? Come on, I thought Lou was going to laugh at that. Okay, I got a couple more of them. This is the one that I wrote for Rocky. What do you get when you cross a whale and a pig? Hamu. Don't laugh at that. That's not worth it. Okay, Rudy Giuliani was slapped at a supermarket. Apparently Will Smith is on a rampage. I went to the bar and I asked a girl if she wanted me to Will Smith her ass. She Will Smith me in the face.
Hold on a second. What?
I hope you like that one. All right. Which reminds me.
And you don't tell me you did it.
I didn't actually do
God damn it.
Okay, some people like celibacy. I prefer celibacy, where I get to celebrate every time I get to play in the hay. Okay, I actually lost my place here. Welcome to the open mic. All brand new stuff every week. There's one about, Taco Bell. Taco Bell's newest food is being served on an oversized Cheez-It, and apparently it comes with oversized toilet paper. Gotta have the poop joke. Went to the bar. Let's see. All right, I got two more. Lou, I got two more. Studies show that fish can communicate using subtle gestures, which just goes to prove that they've been hinting that I'm a dork. And a farmer gave his horse allergy pills because they had nasal problems. Thank you. I'll see you guys next week. Welcome back this week. Happy Wednesday and all that kind of stuff. By the way, I actually, Reagan said she only goes in the ladies' room, and I only go in the men's room, except I live up in Davenport, and we have stores. We have every store on both sides of the river. Sometimes I go to the store on the other side of the river, and it's backwards. So I have been into the ladies' room on accident before, and they have more stalls than a horse barn. It's crazy. Yeah, that was a last minute joke. Probably not the best way to start off. Even labeled it. Oh, okay, there we go. If you have sex on a golf course, someone might give you the golf clap. Let's see, I was kicked out of my fantasy football league because they wouldn't let me use the Charizard card. All right, so that's it for my cute jokes. Now it's time for the jukebox news. Really nailing it this week, Jake. Oh, apparently Illinois is preparing for an influx of women with liberal reproductive rights. Okay, let's see. NASA is accusing China of trying to take over the moon, saying, "That's no moon, it's a space station." It's a Star Wars reference. It's for my older audience. Let's see. Oh, in other NASA news, they have revealed plans to find underwater life on other planets. Bass Pro is already planning a space-themed boat show. An ex-aide has testified against Trump in the January 6th trial. Leave it to Trump to refer to one of his exes as an STD. I'm supposed to say ex-aide again, and then, okay. Open mic night, we're perfecting these, right? Man, it's hot in here. I'm sweatier than Nancy Pelosi's cleavage. Is that all I got for political? Okay, good. 15,000 pounds of hot dog filling has spilled onto the Pennsylvania highway. In other news, Nathan's is planning another hot dog eating contest. Sonic workers flee from a snake found behind one of the fryers. In the snake's defense, it heard that it was. Oh, sorry. In the snake's defense, it was there for the ratatouille. Yeah, I think this goes a lot better when I'm drunk. Let's see. Texas restaurant plans to reopen after a video goes viral of its rat infestation. The restaurant owner claims that the rats are there for the emotional support cats. Summerfun.com has revealed a list of things you should know about sharks before going in the water. Tip number 1, watch out for their freaking lasers. Let's see, I'm going to skip that one because it sucks too. Oh, in hockey news, Will Smith has signed up for the NHL because they allow slap shots. The PGA has canceled a tour in China because the courses are, quote, cheap knockoffs that contain lead paint. That's pretty bad. Okay, a couple more, I think one more and then we're done. The EU lawmakers are backing gas as a sustainable form of heating homes, claiming as lawmakers they can provide plenty of hot gas. And the national news is offering to help with gas lighting. Those are your headlines. Tune in next week for the Jukebox News.
Hugo for Jacob, everybody. He's the comic that helps with our curve. Because we got a lot of dirty, filthy comics. He's the super clean one, so we're not that bad anymore. He's such a sweetheart. And he fixes stuff around here.
Thanks for coming out. I hope you think it's funny to watch someone read and forget things. A lot of people were talking about Mountain Dew. I really like Mountain Dew, and I can't settle for a little bit. I have to order the large diabetes. When I go to the store, I tell them to give me the Wilford Brimley size. I got some cute jokes for you. I went to the casino. They asked me if I was using loaded dice. I said they've had a couple drinks, but I wouldn't call them loaded. This one's especially cute, and that means it's not very funny. But I'm going to tell it anyway because I got some time to fill. Football applied to be a bouncer at a. Oh, sorry, I almost screwed up. Open mic night. A football applied to work at a dance club because it wanted to be a bouncer ball. Speaking of dancing, I mean, I'm not saying I'm a bad dancer, but when I dance, it looks like I'm doing the apocalypso. Let's see, when I exercise, I try to keep my heart rate up. I guess you could say my pace is picante. We got one more. When I celebrate when I successfully spell the word successfully. Now I just need to learn how to spell celebrate. All right, now it's time for your Jukebox News. A chef turned some McNuggets into a gourmet meal. Then she told the customer to drive around to the window, please. And then she instructed him to go to her OnlyFans to see what she did with the toy. Toronto has banned cats outdoors unless they're on a leash. Apparently, the mayor is a rat. Oh, another Mountain Dew joke. Hey. A YouTuber has gained the world record for chugging Mountain Dew. Now he's gonna Twitch. I was expecting Trey to laugh at that one. He's got a Twitch channel, so stalk him if you're bored with me. Let's see. If these jokes are too dirty for you, yeah, check out my YouTube channel. It's pretty clean. Let's see. This one's on the crease, so I'm having trouble reading it. Reuters is explaining what you should do if a nuclear bomb is dropped on your city. They said you should post a video of it. Florida man tried to flee from authorities on a lawnmower because he wanted to run away, but he didn't want to spill his beer. Let's see. Prices are rising at the highest rate they've ever risen in 40 years. Because the Senate has spilled their Viagra on the economy. That was pretty good. We're going to nuclear bomb that joke. Let's see. Or no, I was supposed to say that joke nuclear bomb. A guinea pig has gained the world record for doing 16 tricks in 1 minute. And the owner has won Pimp of the Year award. Yeah. Dirty jokes. Welcome to the jukebox. Let's see, fans are talking about Avatar 3 being 3 hours long. The director is claiming his wife didn't complain about the 3-hour experience. No, that's not really funny though. All right, we're almost done, I promise. A Florida woman was surprised when she found an iguana in her toilet, explaining she doesn't even remember eating the iguana. Gotta have the poop joke. Let's see, two more. Okay, Brad Pitt is claiming that he has a disease that prevents him from remembering people's faces. That's the last time I loaned him money. But he is being commended for coming up with a great way to avoid conversations. I don't remember your face. All right, forget this face. Okay, last one. General Mills is getting into the adult cereal business by making a cereal called Honey Nut in My Cheerios. All right, these have been your headlines. Tune in next week for the Jukebox News.
Guys, welcome Jacob Downey.
Hi folks, thanks for coming out to the Jukebox tonight. I got a few cute jokes for you, and then we're going to get to the Jukebox News. I got an idea for a video game called Small Talk, where the game rewards you with points for navigating small conversations in places like the elevator, standing in line, bumping into your neighbors. And for the challenge round, when you're single and the bank teller is attractive. Someone told me to grow up. I said, I've already grown up. That's why I wear adult diapers. I've been watching something called the Weather Channel. It's just a rock that slowly erodes. That joke needs another punchline. We're gonna revisit that next week. Okay. Bigfoot has feet that are so big.
How big are they?
They're so big. When he wears small shoes, he gets a Paul Bunyan. I'm getting old, so I've had to change my Tinder bio to read, need someone to trim my nose hairs. Rub Bengay on me. Dang, I'm blanking on that one. Help me remember things. Attend AARP meetings with me and blow my social security checks on timeshares. Last one of these. I found out that gravity likes to party because it's always trying to bring the house down. All right, folks, it's time for the Jukebox News. The U.S. judge has ruled that Subway can be sued over its 100% tuna claim. He said that there's something fishy. A cat was on the lam when it hid in an airport for over 2 weeks. After being found, it said, okay, now you go hide. So that's for my cat owners. Oh, speaking of the lamb, a Florida man was fleeing from authorities on a lawnmower. He said next time he's going to try going on the lam. A rare orange lobster was found in a Florida Red Lobster shipment. They're already marketing it as the Doritos Locos lobster. This one's on the crease here. 7-Eleven is offering a $100,000 reward for clues in a string of robberies. The reward comes with a free Slurpee or Slim Jim. I'm down for that. NASA Mars rover has found a funky spaghetti-shaped object on Mars. The rover then barked and began rolling around in the spaghetti. A robber stole $22,000 in singles from a strip club in Rhode Island. He then went to the McDonald's to visit the dollar menu. Order from the dollar menu. Apparently the Twitter-Musk dispute is set for an October trial date. Musk then took to Twitter to complain about it. Let's see. In the January riot, Steve Bannon felt above the law. He also felt below the belt. An ice cream truck. Thanks, Rocky. Thank you for saying that. Let's see. An ice cream truck in Brooklyn is selling Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk shaped popsicles. Customers are complaining that the popsicles taste like dicks. Alright, I think I got one more. A woman ate an entire 24-inch pizza all by herself. She said it was no problem. She's used to fitting 24-inch items in her mouth. These are your headlines. Tune in next week for the Jukebox News.
Doesn't he seem like such the sweetest, nicest guy?